everybody. I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we have our weekly recap for October 5 already.
That's right.
2025.
That's right. We're already 10 months through the year. No, 9 months through the year.
Yeah.
We have 3 more to go.
And I'll be honest, we didn't play a whole lot because Michael and I spent a good chunk of time playing Regicide Legacy, which is my doing, which is because I want to play it. So
no, that does not even begin to cover it. So thanks to Badgers from Mars for providing us a copy of Regicide Legacy, and to all the publishers who provide all of the games that we tend to play around here. But they didn't give those games to us in exchange for being mentioned and for the overviews and the teaches and playthroughs. They gave them to us because they know we like to play all the games. So this is Steph. I'm like upstairs working. She's like, you want to play around a Regicide Legacy? And I'm like, oh no. And it's not that I don't enjoy Regicide Legacy, but I'm going to be honest with you. It beats on you after a while. You have to be okay with losing 8 times in a row to finally get a win, then reset your progress and go into a harder scenario. Basically. So, and I enjoy challenging games, but I think that it's intentionally designed to be difficult like that, to force you to continue to upgrade your deck until you either get lucky or get enough, I guess manpower is the only word I can think of, worth of cards in order to beat this scenario. And we did our, fast forwarding ahead real quick to Wednesday when we did our top 10 video. I had played enough Regicide Legacy by that point that pushed it from my number 1 to my number 3. Now, like I had mentioned before, those number 1 to 3 can flip-flop based on how we play. And so, Regicide Legacy, I'm gonna hold out hope. I do want to finish it. It has stayed on our table for the past week.
It's literally been on the table.
It's literally been on the table.
I want to do a shout out to Dean. Thanks for finding us and joining our chat, because we really appreciate that. Dean
just found our YouTube and Twitch channel. So the end of the videos work, I guess, right?
Hey, we like to have fun here.
Absolutely.
Except Michael's not enjoying Regicide Legacy.
I do, until I'm like, man, I just need to take a break.
But I don't want to take a break. We took a break for 2 days, and then I forgot how to play.
Oh, I can tell you forgot how to play.
I know.
I'm like, are you sure you want to play that card?
I just want to
keep... we've lost.
I just want to keep going. I want to play it. I want to play through it. One, because I want to play through it and not pick it up and never pull it off the shelf again, because that's what happens.
That's what I'm worried about. If you say, well, we'll just go ahead and pick it up and play something else, I'm like, no, leave it on the table, because if we put it on the shelf, there's a high chance it doesn't come off again, and I don't want to do that.
I don't either. But the problem is we're playing no other games, and I still need to learn 50 new games each month to hit my quota for the year.
And you're going to New York.
Well, it's only for 2 nights, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 weekend.
Okay.
So it's not like a week or whatever. But we did play a lot of Regicide Legacy this week, which I really love, and I want to keep playing it. Like, I am not getting frustrated by losing.
I'm not meeting her needs. This is what she's saying.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to suck it up, Buttercup. And just play. And don't get frustrated. And just, we'll do better.
No, we'll just keep losing.
So?
Okay.
I want to play it. But then,
I know.
But you get frustrated, so then I don't want to play it.
Here are my messages from Steph for the past week. No.
Are you ready to play? Do you want to play?
Exactly.
How about playing? I really love it. So therefore it made my number one position.
Good.
And it continued to stay there.
So, which compounds the matter even more is the fact that I got a treadmill. And I've not even gotten to use the darn thing, but it did take a bit to
we
go pick up
all weekend doing
drag it into the house with someone who can't lift anything.
Yep.
Is really difficult. Putting it all together, and so yeah. All right, so on Monday, we did not do guildies, right? I don't know. We did a short guildie, a chat.
It was just a
chat. We did not play anything on Monday.
Right.
Except for 3 games of Regicide Legacy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, that's all I have in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, I'm talking about Monday. We won twice and lost once. That's pretty good. Then, on Tuesday, we played 4 games of Regicide Legacy and lost all 4. Then on Wednesday, we played 3 games of Regicide Legacy and we won 1 and lost 2. That one we won was probably right after that string of 4 losses around midnight. And so it went over to Wednesday. And we also got to play Storybox, Streams and Nightmares, and the Masters with you guys.
On stream.
Yes.
I mean, you skipped over my Tuesday, but I can come back to it.
Let's just finish up the Regicide Legacy. On Thursday, we played 5 games of Regicide Legacy. 1 win and 4 losses. The win coming probably right after those losses on Wednesday. So probably, going after midnight, so it looks like it's on the next day. Then we didn't play on Friday, because that's when I got the treadmill and worked. And then Saturday was game day. And today we played 2 games of Regicide Legacy and lost both times.
But we still only spent like 30 minutes doing it. So we could have played more.
We are on a 6-game losing streak. If you're okay with that on Regicide Legacy, then you will probably be fine. We are currently on a 5-15 win rate. 5 wins and 15 losses, which is, I gotta say, not as bad as a lot of the people I have seen talking about this on BGG.
Yeah, like Aldi was playing it. He got to level 3 with this group and lost 6 times, and they haven't played since. And that's what's going to happen.
That's what I'm worried about with Regicide Legacy.
I really don't want that to happen. I want to see what they do. I mean, I want to see what happens.
We're not dumb gamers. Aldi's not a dumb gamer. And if smart gamers have trouble with it,
there is a significant amount of luck, but that's like any Regicide game. Like, if you're playing Regicide, which is on Board Game Arena for what it's worth, and
you should play it.
I've been playing with Duchess. Now, I don't know if Duchess is out there, but she doesn't really know how to play. And she won't, like, skim the rules. So I was, like, trying to explain in chat. But, so we lost, and then we lost again, but now we're playing. So, it's fine. Well, she'll figure it out. I love the game. And
hey, Risto, subscribing at level 1. Thanks for the subscription, Risto.
So if anybody wants to play Regicide with me, I've definitely been in the mood to play Regicide.
She totally has been. Please save me. Go and invite her to a game, please.
It's not saving you because it's taking up our table space, which is taking up our game table space. Meaning we either need to play it and just play it, or take it up and play other games. So this is on you. Because you know what I want. So you're just choosing not to go with it.
Oh, I'm going with it. We're playing this more than you think we are.
Oh, I see that in my stats.
Hey, Desi.
So, it's up to you, but we need to either clean it up or
I've been playing it. Let the record show that I have played with you every day except Friday.
Not enough. And you didn't, or Saturday.
No, I played with you on Saturday.
Regicide Legacy.
I didn't say I played with you on Saturday. I played games with you every day. And I played Regicide with you every day except Friday and Saturday.
But those were like desert days of sadness.
Desert days of sadness. So why could you not music today, James? And yes, we're live, of course. It's Sunday. You know this. Wednesday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Central.
That's right. All right. So besides Regicide Legacy, let me go back to Tuesday.
All right. We have her Tuesday game group, her Thursday game group, and her Saturday game group left to go. Because mine is covered. Regicide Legacy all week long.
Well, you're also in the Saturday group, so you have something.
I am in the Saturday group.
All right. We went to Jonathan's. And because we're all fanatics in Jonathan's group for Sweetlands, we played Sweetlands. 2 people learning. Wendy won with 18 points, and by one I mean lost terribly. 18 points is very bad. In the rules, it's like you should strive to get 270 points, and I got like 140. So it's like that, you know. I wasn't even like half the value that the rule book wants me to get. But the game is fantastic.
Were you playing the? You were not playing the game board that allows you to get that many points? Because if not, that's on you.
I don't know. We just played the basic.
I can't do Sweetlands.
We just played the everybody played the same land board, but everybody has their own unique character. There's like, I think 14 in the box, so it's like there's a lot of choices here. I don't know if there's like a starting recommendation, but we should have given Wendy a starting one if there was one. I didn't look though. So Sweetlands went over really well. Everybody wants to continue to play Sweetlands. It is definitely been a big hit. And then we played 2 games of 3 chapters because that's like the go-to like filler game at the moment. Everybody in both my Thursday group and my Tuesday group loves 3 chapters. So that's been like the ongoing fillers. And then we had Wednesday. We did Storybox and the Masters on stream. I already said that. I know, but it was just a sentence. You didn't express how you felt about it.
I feel like we played it, and if you want to see how we felt about it, go take a look at the video.
Okay.
Because those videos exist.
They do. But I continue to really enjoy Storybox. The Masters is fine for me. I don't think it's like amazing or whatever, but if you like that kind of game.
It's a 2-player duel.
Yeah, there was a ton of those in September that we played. I'm writing my blog, my New to Me blog that hopefully will come out tomorrow, and it's like, a 2-player duel, a 2-player duel, a 2-player duel.
So not all 2-player games are duels though.
But we played like Pillars of Fate, the Masters, 7 Grave. I mean, we played a lot of like
Carry Eye.
I mean, like we played all of these games that are kind of duels, or like get your person to KO or get to a certain points or whatever.
Well, there's duels, then there's lane battlers,
which is a duel.
It is, yes, but it's a specific type.
I agree. They're not all the same, but they're all like 2-player. Like back.
So when I think of duels, I think of like, you know, I have my setup, you have your setup, and I'm trying to make you lose so many points, so many health points or life points.
Sure. And I feel like all of those games are that in a way, in its own way. But yeah.
Oh no, Dean's wife hates trick takers. You should move closer, and then you can play trick takers with us, and then go home to your wife, and then play other games with your wife.
So I don't know if you've played Regicide yet, but Regicide is not a trick taker game.
It is not.
It's a cooperative game, so maybe she would like this better if you're working together to defeat the card. Definitely read up on it and look for it. If you wanted to play it, again, you can invite me on BGA because I will accept a game if you want to play it. But
she'll even teach it.
I think she wouldn't hate it. It's not trick taking.
It's not trick taking.
3 chapters. I know a lot of people who don't like
That's also not trick taking.
It kind of is, but it's not. I mean, there's 3 phases in 3 chapters, right? So there's the drafting phase of collecting all of the people you're going to use for the quote-unquote trick-taking element of the game. However, it's more about card playing, and like if you play the 3 bears, I'm going to try and play Goldilocks because I get a bonus for it. That's or something. Right. So it's more about trying to find the combos and getting... Let's be clear. I've won one of like 12 games. I'm like terrible at this game, but I will continue to play it. I don't know how to play it well. I would not really say it's trick-taking because it's more than that. Right. And it has a really cute theme, which she'll probably enjoy. A lot of people love this game for the theme alone, the cute artwork.
Plus, so, it's inexpensive. So yeah, both Regicide and 3 chapters are both fairly cheap.
I would definitely look them up, try them with her, because you might be surprised. She might like them. I find that a lot of people who might not like card games will actually gravitate towards 3 chapters, which is why it's been a big hit. And Regicide, it's definitely difficult, and you could have a bad hand. Like, there is some luck, but it's a fun challenge in my opinion. I really enjoy it. So on Thursday, I went to my local meetup at the brewery, and I'm like, we need 5 to 7 people for a murder mystery game. And we played my murder mystery, A Dead Monkey.
It's not even up here, is it?
No, I forgot to bring it up. It's still in the bag downstairs.
We've got 2 of these murder mysteries, and she asked me, she's like, you don't mind if I play one of these with my Thursday group? I said, no, I don't mind.
The game's easy. I even read the rules. That's how easy it was, guys. Now...
And she doesn't read rules.
No. And so I did that all before everybody got there, and we found 6 people to play, which was good.
Good.
And I will say most people at the table are not fans of social deduction or hidden roles, but everybody was a good sport about it, and everybody had a good time.
They were a good sport, or they liked it.
I think most of them enjoyed the game. I think a few of them were still confused by the ending, like what happened. And I'm not going to spoil or anything. I'll just kind of give an overview of what it is. But depending on the number of people, you're going to have a number of roles given out. And like in this game, they told us which character was sitting like out. Now the character, the bear, if you're playing with 6 people, the bear is out. But you still there's still a character that you can, not necessarily interact with, but that you could vote for what you think is happening, because you have a lot of knowledge. They give you your background cards. So
what is the story?
The story.
You're not telling us anything about like this.
Okay, this one
is not making.
I'm just telling you mechanics, because I have a feeling they're all going to be about the same mechanically. Okay. But this game is a heist happened. So this is our team of heist.
Okay, so then the goal is to...
Somebody was murdered.
Okay.
And
you're getting there.
We are trying to figure out who did it.
Is it one of you, or is it someone in the game?
We don't know. We like, somebody dies. The lights went out, somebody dies. We all scurry back to the lobby.
So
what happened? It could be one of us. It could be like the bear who's not in the game, but in the game.
Right.
And so we're trying to figure out what happened, and there's a lot more behind the whole story of like almost red herrings or things that are happening that.
So why is it a bear?
Well, everybody had like a name. Like, so I was like, we had the Mr. Owl and like the rabbit.
So you're not like, an actual owl.
No, our code names were animals in this game.
So you're not an actual owl.
That's why the game is called A Dead Monkey. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
The monkey character guy died, and we're trying to figure out why he died. What's the motive? What's happening? Why is everybody doing the things they're doing? And so everybody's given 2 like cards, really big cards with long text of history of what we know about ourselves, who we're allies with at the table. So you just
talk to each other.
And we just talk to each other.
You're like, so someone asks a question, you're like, can I respond to this? Do I know this information?
Sort of like that, yeah.
Okay, good.
So that's the gist. now there's 5 rounds in the game, and each round there's going to be a captain or a leader, and the leader will choose which room we're going to look at. And so they'll choose. Everybody could choose to say, I veto this room or whatever, and then they'll have to choose a different room. And so you have 2 action tokens, like one to veto the room or one to veto who gets like nominated to be the next leader or something. So if you don't trust somebody, you don't want them to be a leader, right? So you're gonna try and have to manage it. Or if you know there's something like incriminating about you in the garage or something, then you might not want to go to the garage. You veto the garage or something like that. So you know what you know who your allies are. They might not know you're their ally. So you want to sidebar a little bit, but you also don't want to miss out what's happening at the table, because people talk behind your back, because that's a social deduction kind of game.
Right.
So it's pretty structured, and you can ask whatever you want to anybody, and you can see how they respond, and to try and suss out the liars. But everybody will have their own objectives at the end of the game, which you will get a rating for.
And speaking of raid, she said rating, but someone is raiding. Hey, Outcast Games.
Yes.
What were y'all playing?
Welcome in, Raiders.
We're doing a weekly recap.
I'm currently talking about My Murder Mystery, A Dead Monkey, and...
It's not your murder mystery. It is called My Murder Mystery.
Right, exactly,
yes.
Exactly. And so my goals will be different from your goals. Like, I might want to see this person survive because I'm in an alliance with them or something. Or, like, I know that they did it, but I need them to stay alive for whatever reason. Or, I want this guy to die because he's going after what I'm going after. Or there's different goals. And so you want to try and make people look suspicious for whatever reason. Or you're trying to just figure out who the murderer is and get points that way. Or
So is this a one playthrough?
Yes.
So
yes.
After that, you could sell it on to somebody else.
Correct. It is a one playthrough. The box says 120 minutes on. I'm like, nah, there's only 5 rounds. But it actually took us 2 hours because there was a lot of...
Well, with a one-time playthrough purchase, you do want it to consume a couple of hours.
Sure. Well, I don't even care if it's an hour or a couple hours. If I'm glad there was enough discussion and like deniability going on that we're like, are we sure we want to do that? Like, I think that's interesting. And so for someone like me who doesn't even really like hidden role games or mechanics, it worked out because I had enough information about what I'm like trying to do to figure out. I had a few qualms with the game, but it wasn't like nobody scored the minimum 3 points to win the game.
Oh, wow.
So I think that has to do with our group, because a lot of people aren't really comfortable discussing stuff. Like, one of our group members, she just wasn't getting it.
Thursday group does not have experience playing these sort of games.
It's true.
I gotta say.
It's true. So I want to try the next game at Tennessee Game Days, I think, with a different group, just to see, because I have 2.
Well, I would actually like to play one of the 2.
Right, we could play at Tennessee Game Days.
You seem to forget what I do for Tennessee Game Days. I'm usually
the night watch, but you still come. I mean, you still play some games, so
not a lot, unfortunately.
I know, but we can still make it happen.
Generally, there's not 2 hours that we can do that, but we'll see.
The other, we need 5 people, and we can't do it on a general Saturday because we only do 4 people. So I don't know when else, but
we'll figure it out.
I will save the other one for you. So
thanks, Outcast.
I thought it was pretty good. And then have a good night. Thanks, Outcast.
I already said that.
I know, but I didn't. I'm still thinking what I did.
Yeah, okay. I know. I thought you were focusing on that.
So then after that game, we still had the 6 people. So we played 2 games of The Gang, which has been another consistent hit, I would say, amongst people. We lost pretty hard both games, but
because Thursday.
Well, also 6 players is just difficult.
Also Thursday,
yeah. but I still have fun with it. I don't care about winning or losing that. I had several games on BGA, Nidavellir, Russian Railroads, The Game Makers, which is currently doing really well on Kickstarter.
Did it? I think it might have ended. It went over $1 million.
Yeah,
so that's great.
It's been doing really well, which is a great game.
We loved it.
We had a great time playing it. Yeah. Next Station Paris, Art Deco, and then Age of Innovation again, because that's what I've been playing a lot with Amy. But I also started up a new game of My City with Amy and the app. I just have to keep putting it out there because I love it. I love it so much. I'm finding all these different complaints, so I'm writing to the developer like every other day being like, this is really bad, fix it. Little things. Like, because I like to keep track of the games I play, if I'm playing with Jelfia and Amy and I finish my game and I come in second or whatever, they don't do a pop-up screen saying this is the score. So I'm like, and then I have to go and be like, what was the score? Did anybody see the score? Like, I'm writing exactly, how can you tell? And there's no going back. You can't see past games. So I've already mentioned that I would like to see past games, but he said that's very difficult. I'm like, fine, I get that. But, and then I wrote to him today, I'm like, it really needs to show me the score, because how am I supposed to keep track?
Of who wins?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you play a game, is to see who wins the game.
Right. Agreed.
So, like, what did you just get the last scenario and it just ends? I don't get it.
It just starts the next one. I mean, I'm sure it's updating the point system, the dot system correctly. You know, I'm sure it's doing all of the things correctly, but if I get nothing for my reward, or if I just get a dot, I don't get to see the scores of everybody.
I mean, that would be a deal breaker for me.
Well, that's what I'm telling him. I need to see.
Okay, yeah, but you say, oh, I'm having such a great time. Everyone needs to know about it. I've been pushing this game, da-da-da. And then you say, oh, and it doesn't give you the score. I'd be like, whoa, wait a second.
I agree. It wasn't a problem until now.
It was a problem.
Right.
Why now?
Well, when Amy and I do 2-player, it's very obvious what's happening.
Okay.
So
it's not very obvious to us.
Well, it's obvious to me because the game ends and I see the score and I haven't had an issue.
So, and it just doesn't do it for 3 players?
Because I end my game and then I come in second and then it just starts the next thing. Versus when I play with Amy, we finish the game and start the next game and then I just stop at that point. Because it's back and forth. Okay. So
I wish I understood.
Well, if we're playing,
it's okay. I don't need to understand.
I don't know. That's why I haven't played a whole lot of 3-player on there, so it hasn't been an issue until like recently when we're playing. So had I known about that, I would have mentioned it to him long ago. You know what I'm saying? The app is still pretty new. So it's, still in development, right? I don't know. Anyway, I still love the app. So it is what it is. Yes. But that's it. Now we go to Saturday game days.
Saturday game days.
We learned 4 games. Well, we played 5 games.
Yes.
And learned 3.
Yes.
Because we didn't learn that one, but we started with that one. The 4th game, which we'll talk about in a minute. Okay. But we started with Antiques, which looks like a weird...
I don't know. Did you bring it?
Yeah. It's way down there. I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Yeah, well, it would be nice if you put them near me, and I could easily put them streamers.
I tried to clean up because Amy's coming. So there's no room.
There's plenty of room right here.
Anyway. You talk.
Hello. I don't have anything to talk about.
Antiques.
Well, I need to sort of see it to know what I'm talking about.
All right.
You do know how I operate, right? I mean, we've been doing this for 8 years now. I'm the same way yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So, first of all, whenever I talk about antiques, I can see, oh, name of the publisher. It's Pythagoras. I did not remember that off the top of my head. Second, I don't remember about all the game components until I look at the back of the box, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it has this and this and this in it. So this is how I operate. So would you like to talk about this game?
Nope.
Okay, well, that was Antiques.
Thought you could talk for a minute. This is a like resource management game. Essentially, you're collecting art types, and then you're making a collection of these art types and then putting them into a museum. Is the whole like flow. So each turn you're doing one of three things, where you are collecting the pieces, or you are making a collection of your pieces, or you're putting them into the museum. And so
that's basically, yes, set collection and resource management.
Right. And so everybody has different, what are they called? Workshops or...
Okay.
I forget what they're called.
I don't understand what...
Like the vaults or what, where you hold your artwork.
Maybe warehouse.
Warehouse. So yeah, this is why I wanted you to talk about it.
So yeah, you just put all of your pieces into warehouses, and then for some weird reason you have to carry the things through the warehouses, dropping them off as you go. What? Because they're heavy? I don't know. And then those can go into your collections. Well, then you could take an action to place your collections into museums, and if you're giving a little bit more than enough, then that's okay, as long as you have enough of the collections. In addition, you are going to have personal goals and public goals that you are trying to score. You can hold a maximum of 3 personal goals in your hand, so you can't just like farm personal goals, because if you could, that would be the way to win, I think. So yep, it was fine.
The plan is to stream it Wednesday, so we'll play it on Wednesday, so you guys can see it.
The person who won had what I consider to be a way overpowered goal. So, although I enjoy what Antiques is doing, I think that it was, frankly, as most games are these days, not play tested enough to sand the rough edges off some of these end game goals. A lot of games will fix problems like this by saying maximum X number of points, or they'll make it so it scales based on player count. For example, one of my end game goals said that I could get increasing number of points based on the number of different flags that I acquire in these museums. Okay, so should be pretty easy to get different flags. For 2 and 3, 2 flags you get a point. 3 flags you get 3 points. For 6 flags you get 15 points. And I'm just saying those numbers just so I can tell you this. In a 4-player game, the game end is triggered when you get 3 museums. In other words, 3 flags maximum. That end game goal can never be more than 3 points for having 1 of each. If you've triggered the end, you might sneak a 4th one in there to get 6 points. James got 16 points on 1 of his end game cards. So, yes, it is theoretically possible in a 2-player game to have 6 cities for 15 points, but not in a 4-player game. So that goal does not scale based on player count. I think it needed another 15 minutes of baking, and because I enjoy what the game does.
I liked it.
But it needs more balance. So, anyway. And that is Antiques from Pythagoras. And then we played Pyramid.
carried.
I did not put them behind you.
No.
All right. Pyramid. From the good doctor, Dr. Reiner Knizia. What can I say about Pyramid? From Lucky Duck Games. James says it looked like Yahtzee. So it's got a pyramid with values, right? And you are trying to basically, you've got a bunch of cats. The cats have all different sorts of images on them, different sorts of cats. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. They could be logs of wood. It doesn't matter.
It's what's selling the game.
It's the only thing that's selling this game. And the fact that it's got Knizia's name on it, but
yes,
you guys understand my feelings about Reiner Knizia. I like some of Reiner's games. I think he deserves some of the praise he gets for some of his games, but he throws so many bad games at the wall, something's eventually going to stick. This is one of those bad games that ain't going to stick. You've got 5 dice. You roll those 5 dice, and you can then put those dice to match the numbers in this pyramid. If you can manage to use all the dice, you get another turn, but with one fewer die. The one fewer die to roll. And if you can roll these 4 dice and manage to place them without busting, then you can place cats on them and have yet another turn with one fewer die, etc., etc. Our friend James says it shut the box, sort of, but not really, because there's a pyramid board. It's not shut your values. You are shutting the values for everyone else, and this is where the game breaks down. So you've got all of the different values here, right? So let's take a look at these bottommost values here. If I rolled an 8, and I gotta say, the graphic design decisions are not good, because it is very difficult to read these from a distance and to know that this is a 6. This does not look like a 6 to me. It looks like a backwards 2 with this tail on it. Does it not? Exactly, James. He says they look like hieroglyphs. Well, they're supposed to, because it's pyramid. And also the fact that there are 3 R's in the name is just setting this up to not be findable with the 1 extra R there. Because if you search for pyramid, you're not going to find it. So you've got to do the bottom row before you can do the row above it, or the row above it, or the row above it. So the first player who goes, I'm going to spoiler you right now, has a huge unfair advantage, because they could put some of these down here at the bottom, causing there to be fewer spots at the bottom in order to make good plays. So I happen to be the second player, and I've managed to place exactly 0 cats. James, who was player 1, managed to place, like, how many cats do you get?
I think he placed 12.
He placed...
It was like 10 or 12 or something.
He placed an...
out of
more than
18,
half.
Out of 18, he placed like 10 to 12.
More than half, yes. 2/3 of his cats gone. First play. First turn. You roll the dice and try to place, except now I don't have those spots on the bottom. I've got the stuff he left me, and if I can manage to maybe have 2 of them placed, I can then place on top of that, if I manage the dice to come up just right. But no, I placed 0. Then Steph went, and then Susan went, and then James goes again. He did not have amazing luck the second round, but I think he had won by the 3rd round.
I had had pretty good luck my first round, too. It wasn't as good as James.
Right. So, when somebody runs out of cats, they win. But the game is not over. If that was not enough, the game is not over. They then get all of the gold cats. What do these do? All this does is let you know how much that winning player beat y'all by. And the game continues until the winning player who has already won the game. Why would we want to keep playing? Just because. When the winning player, since they're yellow, the yellow is stripped out of, look at that, it's totally gold in my hand. You can't even see it on the green screen. The game continues until this player has played all their cats or another player, thankfully Steph, finished all of their normal cats and now there's no more cats to get. The winning player just takes their score.
They get 1 point.
Everybody else gets negative points. So James only managed to get one of these on, but he still won. Steph with 0 because she had none left.
And I could have kept going had
I had 9 left, so I was at -9. And Susan was at -8.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a good game. I read the rules and then I had to read them again just to see if I had missed something. That, okay, you've got a winner and you keep playing and you could keep playing for several minutes?
Well, there's a few major flaws in the game. That is one of them. The other one is...
There are a lot of flaws in this game.
Is that it's not equal turns. So it's like I could have gone out the same round James did. But it didn't matter because he was going first. So I felt like it was a losing battle from the beginning. So it definitely needed more development here, I think.
No.
Or something. It needed something.
Knizia puts out a lot of titles. And that is Knizia's strength. He puts out a lot of titles. And that's it. And that's Pyramid from Lucky Duck Games. I'm sorry, guys. It's just...
We might stream it? I don't know.
We will, if Lucky Duck sponsors a stream, we will play it. We will present it in the best possible light. So, Lucky Duck, if you're watching this, we will play your game and we will present it well. And I won't give any of my opinions on that stream. The weekly recaps is for all the truths to be made known. I don't see a good game here at all. I don't rate games because of retaliatory feedback, to be honest with you. But if I were to rate games, this would be like a 3. So
I'll probably give it like a 5.
And that's per...
I think there are worse Knizia games out there. We went through the rankings.
So then we start doom scrolling Knizia games.
Because James is like, I don't think there's any worse. And I'm like, well, this is worse, this is worse, this is worse, this is worse.
No. To be fair, it took both of you a long time, and then you managed to find 2 that are worse. And James only found 1.
No, just go look me up on BGG, Pumpkin 312. You'll see, if you do an advanced search, you can type in Knizia, which is what I did, and said rated by Pumpkin 312 or whatever.
PUNKIN 312.
You'll see all my ratings for Knizia if you really wanted to. So I have some rated a lot worse than that.
Yeah. So
now that being said, he has a lot of great games.
Here's the thing. Steph says, "Oh, it's a Knizia game. Michael, you're not gonna like this." It is not true. I do not hate all of Knizia's games. I think some of them are fan-freaking-tastic.
So like 80%.
80% good or 80% bad?
Bad.
You never know till you play it. Am I right?
You never
That's
know.
why you play all the games. Am I right?
That's why I play them. That's why I play them.
So
I'm getting stuck on Regicide.
but that's the thing. I am not a designer fanboy, nor am I a designer hater. I'm not gonna hate just because. However,
I disagree with both of those according to my standpoint.
oh, I know. I know that you fangirl a lot of designers.
And I hate.
Yeah, well, I know. And
I don't want to play a game.
I don't. I'm willing to take each one as they come. Hey, thanks for following. What is it, Chunky Chick?
Just because I hate.
2K12. Just. So, Steph's hate has brought another follower. Yes, let it flow. Let it flow.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. Oh, yeah. That was, I did not even mean to do that.
I know.
It's like let it flow, and then here comes flow.
But you said it. Now
I did say it.
And now it's on the table.
No, Regicide is totally Steph's top hotness right now. Yeah. Regicide Legacy for sure.
Regicide is going up in my rankings. I don't even know if it's in my top 100, but I have to reconsider it because I really do love it. I do. I really do.
But no, there's a lot of new gamers out there that think Dr. Knizia's games are fantastic for a couple of reasons. One, it says doctor in front of his name. It's like, oh, we gotta love his games. Number two, he has a lot of games. Oh, we've got to love his games. Everybody else must be right. So I must love his games. No, love the games you love, not because they're done by a certain person. Love it for itself. Love the game because it's a good game, not because somebody specifically made it, not because they're a doctor, not because they have a bunch of other games, not because they are very well published, not because they published some awesome game 20 years ago. Love a game because it's a good game, and blast a bad game because it's a bad game. So Shelby says, half the time I have no clue who designed the game. I never look at the game name. Yeah,
and that's what I thought for my first year, and then it turns opposite.
James loves Elliot Severson's games. Cool.
Well, yeah, me too. I agree that the majority of gamers are like Jelfia, in that a designer name will mean nothing to them.
Oh, I'm not saying it means, that's another thing. I don't think it means nothing.
I agree, but I think a lot of gamers, especially new to the hobby, a designer name is like, what even is a publisher or a designer? Like, that's not even like a consideration. No. It's not even because
they don't know the publisher, they don't know the designer.
Agreed.
They barely know the game name.
Agreed.
Which is fine. No shade on that. You don't like, but like when you read a book, you know who wrote the book, right? You know if you're reading a Stephen King book, right? Maybe. And you know if you're reading who's one of the Dean Koontz. You know if you're reading a Dean Koontz book, or you don't just like pick up some random book and go, I wonder if this is any good.
Right. You're searching.
You have to go off of something.
Agreed. But I think a lot of people do not do that when they get a game.
Right. They are taking the advice of a bunch of people like us and saying, oh yeah, this has got to be good. Well, that's why we like to show you overviews, teaches, playthroughs, so you guys can judge for yourself, because even if a game's not for us, it could be for other people. So
right.
And which, again, no shade to anyone that loves Pyramid, but definitely not for me. If I see a flaw, I'm going to point out the flaw. And if I see a huge first player advantage, unless the first player is incredibly unlucky, in which case the second player is going to win.
I just wanted to say to James, he's no idea how to advance search. If you just go into the BGG search engine and type something, you could actually, instead of typing something, you could see the drop down says advanced search.
Do advanced search.
There's like an advanced search. Instead of just the general search, there's like a drop down or something. It will say advanced search, and then you click that, and then but I think,
and highly recommend that you add Steph as a Geek Buddy.
Definitely add me as a Geek Buddy.
If you don't know what the Geek Buddy feature is, make sure to speak up in the chat.
It's the best feature.
It's the best.
It's the best
hidden feature,
100%.
and not hidden feature. It's right there, but a lot of people don't even know it's there.
Hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain, exactly.
Okay, I think this might work. Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if that will work.
Wow. Wall of text link.
Oops.
I mean, that does work.
It might not work.
You can actually click it.
I don't know.
I can see.
I think that's the rankings of my Knizia.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know.
So, let's talk about flow. This is from Brain Games. This is based on the movie,
which I love so much. Everybody go watch the movie. It's so good.
I never watched it. So.
He never watched it. There's no talking. It's just all animation.
So Steph and Susan are like blah, 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 about this movie. I'm like, can we play the game?
Yeah, it's just 15 minutes. 15 minutes, very easy game.
Yes.
Very easy.
Super easy. You've got 4 animals at the corners, and you're trying to get the animals
onto the boat.
A safe pathway to the boat in the middle. You've only got 1 minute. Basically, draw a tile, place a tile. And the next person draws a tile, places a tile. Next person draws a tile, places a tile. Cooperative, trying to get it all to the boat. If you don't do it within a minute, the storm winds come and blow away 1 row and 1 column worth of tiles. Then another minute comes. Draw a tile, place a tile. Draw a tile, place a tile. Did you win before the tiles run out? Then you win. If you don't, if the tiles run out and you don't have a way to get all the animals to the boat, you lose. Easy as that.
Yeah, and you can add in a couple variants or something. I'm not really sure, but...
Oh, James is showing his ratings for it, not your ratings.
But you can type in a username.
Okay, well, you didn't... It's something in that link that you gave is showing his name's not yours.
I'll have to look into it.
So, if you go into advanced search, you should be able to put her name instead of yours.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, anybody's name. You could type
Anyway, that is Flow from Brain Games.
If you like the movie, you should play the game. It's a good family game, I would say. And then we played...
There's nothing there for me.
It's fine.
It's an activity.
And then we played this.
One of us, one of us, one of us. He says, I'm a nerd, I'm gonna find it.
That's good.
Me too.
7 Wonders Dice.
Yes.
Which I guess it's not out. Might be out. I don't know. You said September, so
I don't think it's out yet.
It should be soon, if not.
It should be out very soon.
So
if it's not already out,
we'll do an overview for this soon because.
No, so I have a hard time believing it's out because nobody has posted about this.
I know, I haven't seen anybody post about it, so we definitely want to bring it to you and show you what it's all about. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I like it more now than when I first played it in April. They did fix one thing I had a huge issue with. So that's
I'm going to call
great.
it the Steph Hodge rule.
It is the Steph Hodge rule. He did it for me. Because I was so mad about it. So they fixed it. So we don't even need to talk about it. There's no problem.
Actually, it's not a bad thing to talk about it. So in 7 Wonders Dice, this acts like 7 Wonders in a dice game. Totally. In this game, you are going to... It's a roll and write. So basically, we're going to take all the dice. We're going to shake them all up inside this box. Open up the box and see what the dice will cost you. And this is your draft. Now, you're not actually taking the die out. You are just going to use the die. Everybody could use the same dice if they want, but everyone's board's a little different.
Slightly different.
So, then that's where the differences are. So, At the bottom is your economy. It has the resources that you use, like in Seven Wonders. It's got the coins that you can use, like in Seven Wonders. So, if you want to use certain dice, it's going to cost you coins. If you want to cross off a space, it's going to cost you resources. So, the Steph Hodge rule is this. There are coins at the bottom of the page. Just like in most roll and writes, you're going to circle the little circles, the little gold coin circles, as you acquire them. And as you use them, what do? You're going to mark them off, right?
Right.
What happens if you run out of spots? In most roll and writes, you know that once you run out of spots, there's nothing more you can do. Well, she ran out of gold coin spots because she collected coins and spent them, and collected coins and spent them like a pirate.
It was my job.
Which is what she does. She is a pirate. Arr. So she couldn't do anything else anymore because she had no money and she had no way of collecting
and
any
by that
more
point,
money.
the resource dice were gone. Therefore, I couldn't even collect resources.
Right, because if you don't have a resource, how do you pay for it? Well, with coins to make up for the resource you don't have. So they added a rule: if you've completely run out of coins, erase previously circled and marked off coins that you can do more. So that makes Steph very happy.
It makes it a viable strategy because in Seven Wonders, it's a viable strategy just to collect lots of coins and do things with coins. But you know, it was a big downer for me the first game because that was my whole thing, and then I'm like, well, now I'm completely hosed for the rest of the game.
So
they fixed it.
In Seven Wonders dice, you are trying to mark off as many points as you can so you can just collect those points. Mm-hmm. Mark off as many spaces with points on them.
Right.
No matter what way that is, with military or science or with being a merchant or any of the other ways of collecting points. Mm-hmm. The game will end when one player has filled 3 buildings. Here is the weakness of the game. Though I will say, I did fill up my 3 buildings super quickly and almost did not win. I did win, but it was by less than 10 points. So maybe it's not broken. However, whenever you fill a building, you must announce it to the table so that they know how close you are to finishing. Here's the trick. One of the buildings is your wonder. I had 2 of the 3 spaces filled. 2 of the 3 spaces were my 2 red buildings, my Western and Eastern barracks for military, because I had a military centered.
He was Rhodes.
I was Rhodes. So I filled up 1 barracks, which activated a bonus, which let me fill my other barracks. So I proudly announced to the table, I have 2 of my buildings filled. Then the next turn, obviously, I'm finishing my wonder, and that's my 3rd building completely filled. So it's like in 2 turns, it was done. And then you get 1 more turn of a graceful landing before the game ends. So, yeah, it was I consider that to be an abrupt ending, the way that I did that. Because I did that on purpose. I filled up those buildings and ended them at the same time on purpose so that nobody could finish what they wanted to finish. I almost didn't win. So maybe, like I say, maybe it's not broken, but man, that seemed like it was.
If I just could have got one more turn.
Hey, Molly, thanks for following. Molly creates things.
Yay! Thanks, Molly.
Yeah.
So I liked it.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Not a new game to us because we've played it already. The one that was in prototype form.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic, gotta say.
Yeah.
So highly recommend playing Seven Wonders Dice.
Yeah. And then we finished the night with Fate Forge.
Fate Forge?
Fate Forge.
Fate Forge.
Fate Forge. We finished Act 2.
Yes, we have we've almost finished Act 2. We are on the final rest of Act 2. And I believe there are 3 acts. So.
One more act. But I don't know if they want to give up on it or not. I'm fine either way.
No, I think we're close enough to finishing that we might as well just do it. So there's only one more act.
Yeah, I get it. But I know like several of you aren't like loving the experience. So it's like I could go either way. So it doesn't.
I enjoy what it gives. It seems there are a couple of, like I mentioned last week, there are things that are starting to show the weak spots. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the more you play a game, the more you're like, oh, that's not great. At the start you were given 3 rounds to complete a dungeon. Like literally 3 sets of rolling dice and taking actions, right? And I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're early on in the scenarios. These are training missions, they're introductory adventures. Okay, fine. 3, I get it. And then they kept being 3, and occasionally, on rare occasions, 4. And it seems like they are pushing you through some of the abilities I get. So let me explain a little bit how this works. You roll dice and you allocate those dice to certain powers, right? So I go in and I want to, hit this goblin, taking off his armor. It's going to cost me a sword or an arrow. An arrow from a distance, a sword if I'm there, right? If I have 2 swords, I can do 2 damage. Some of the ability cards that I can get are like, hey, you can use this ability and use 2 swords to do 2 damage. I'm like, I can do that already. Where's the benefit? So I think a lot of those issues ought to have been taken out during playtesting. And I hate to talk bad about this game because I enjoy what it wants to do. But I think that there are some of these cards that, why would I ever take this upgrade? So, and it cost a lot of coins to get these upgrades. Somewhere between 3 and 6 coins for my cards anyway.
Yeah, well, all of our cards.
And the entire party has like 15 coins on a rest usually. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, we can spend all of our money on upgrades.
We have to.
Yeah, or else you can't continue. Well, I don't have any good upgrades left to get. So
I have a ton I want. So,
yeah. Well, I don't know if my particular character just got overlooked or what, but...
Well, my problem is I need to upgrade to get better benefits, because you saw me last game that we played. I had 2 turns where I did...
to be fair...
nothing. I was just... To
be fair...
I did 0 things on 2 of my 3 turns. So it was...
Here's the scenario last night. It was hilarious. Imagine a map laid out, right? We get to this middle room and all of us go off and we each take one of these corridors. Well, James is the rogue. He sneaks over here, does some sneak attack damage, jumps over a room over, opens up this treasure chest. Susan goes over and also plays support with James. I go over to another corridor and, do my shaman things to keep 2 other guys in their room. Steph is in this middle room, goes last, says she's going to go last. She reveals her dice and her warrior mercenary wanders around the room doing nothing because there's nothing there to kill.
And I'm in the room. Yes. And then the next round. And
she can't go closer to anything. She can't move farther away from anything. She's got a couple of swords. There's nothing there to kill.
Yeah, I'm basically a useless party member at this point. don't need to be
But
there.
she's the one who loves the game.
I think it's good. That's why I don't think it's great. I think it's good. So if nobody's really enjoying it, why waste the time playing it when we could play Wandering Galaxy?
Because I enjoy what it's doing. I want to. We've already got this much time invested in it. It's like, hey, let's watch 2/3 of the season and then just stop. Well, if it's not actively bad, I'm not going to stop watching it in the middle.
I would.
Hey, Nishi.
Hey, thanks
for following.
Like I said, I would, because there are other games we could rather play.
I would still want to finish. It's not fallen so far down that I don't want to play it.
Right.
And you're the one who likes it more than me, and you're wanting to stop. That's just weird.
Because why bother continue?
Because I'm enjoying it enough to continue. Maybe you are down below me at this point. I don't know.
I like it, but when I put it on the table and everybody's like, I'm like, well, okay, fine, like, not play it, like.
Well, it's a sunk cost fallacy only if I've got some. I don't feel like I'm wasting time by playing the rest, and it's not like I don't get enjoyment. Sunk cost fallacy works for things like poker, chasing a bet with more money. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like I'm chasing a bet. I do get something of value by playing this.
Right.
So it's not that me investing more time is going to net me a zero benefit. So.
Well, yeah, the time element is what I was thinking.
Oh yeah,
too.
I'm using my time and enjoying the game that I'm playing. Sure. I just see weak spots in the game. It's like, I might have done this a little differently. You know, I might have designed that. I will keep the system, design some of the other things a little bit differently. But that's only because I'm a designer, and that's how we think.
Right. I mean, I agree, Beyond Dead. Like, I think the game is good, but if people are only having an okay time, I get that you Steph, think it's good.
Here's the thing though. Steph was saying that it was worth it, but because other people aren't like, yeah, let's play it, she's like, if y'all don't like it, we can stop. But she's not saying, I don't like it, I want to stop. She's not saying that.
I said that about Tales.
She did say that about Tales. She's not saying that about Fate Forge.
Correct.
Okay, well, you haven't said you wanted to stop.
I agree. I will do either, is what it comes down to.
Okay.
So we will play it out, and that's fine by me. Versus Tales, which I just wanted to stop like halfway through.
Yes, she did.
But I still played it, and it was fine at best. It definitely went down in my rating a lot, because it's not a game.
I think Fate Forge was my 5th rated game, and Tales was like somewhere around 9, 10, 11. And Tales went up, Fate Forge went down, but they're still about the same area for me.
Okay. That's pretty good, because they both went way down for me, so.
Sorry.
I mean, I still would recommend Fate Forge to people, but I probably wouldn't have rated it as highly as I did in last year's.
That's fair.
Knowing what I now know, which
that's totally fair.
I mean, the dice mitigation is so bad.
There's no dice mitigation.
Yeah, exactly.
There's essentially none.
And so it really just ruins my experience a lot when I can't do anything.
So another weakness with Fate Forge, and again, this is not saying that the game is not worth playing.
We're doing well in the game. I mean, we're not really losing or anything. It's just
we're doing super well, which makes so this is one of the issues, is that if we are doing fairly well, we've only lost one of the trait-based challenges.
Right.
We've actually won all of the extra fate assignment things.
Right.
All but one, I think.
Yeah.
How do bad gamers do at this?
They don't do well. I mean,
I wonder if they. So we've always won our challenges it's been difficult, but we've always won. Occasionally, we will have to accept what are they called? Consequences or whatever they are. Whenever
curses, curses.
They're like curses, but that's not
corruption.
Corruptions. Thank you. We have had a total of 5 corruptions in the game.
Yeah, because I misunderstood something, so that was just
no 4 because you misunderstood something.
Right, but
yes,
but
4 out of the 5.
That's because I misunderstood something, and,
right.
And I would have done other things had I understood it, and it would not have happened that way.
So we're doing. I consider that to be doing fairly well. We have not lost any of the challenges. But what happens if you're not a good gamer and you lose some of these challenges? Do you just put the game away? Do you stop? I don't know what the rest of the world does.
Well, I read a lot of forum posts about like people losing the game and then how the game makes it harder for them to go at it a second time. And they think that's unfair because, like, you know, you've already played through it once. You should get maybe experience or something to help you along.
100%.
But they instead don't do that and make it harder.
Right.
Therefore.
Oh, they make it harder?
Yeah. So I saw people complaining that it's now a harder challenge because of they make it harder for you.
What?
So.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
Go read the forums. It's pretty.
I'll have to do that.
But yeah, so. I could see that being really like frustrating experience for sure because you don't want to sit there losing like we do in Regicide Legacy, but maybe we're picking the wrong cards to go at it. Like maybe we need the 12s instead of the 2 5s.
No,
I'm not convinced.
But that's another story. So before we start straying into Regicide Legacyville again,
that's all I think about.
You dream about it.
I dream about it.
So let me continue with what I was going to say about how brutal it can be at times. So, in each act, you basically have 2 fights, arrest scene, 2 fights, arrest scene, 2 fights, or 1 fight and a boss battle. So basically 6 and then arrest scene. So basically 3 sets of 2 fights, arrest scene, 2 fights, arrest scene, 2 fights, arrest scene. Here's the kicker. Not only can you not heal up efficiently between those 2 fights before your rest scene, your rest scene might have 2 more fights in it. We literally had 2 fights. We started a rest scene, had another fight, kept going in the rest scene, had another fight. Then the rest scene could finally be finished. Just as much fighting in the rest scene as in the fighting.
Yeah, that's because we picked side quests that did that. But
we did, but also there's a lot of things in Fate Forge where you go and do whatever it is for the side quest, and not only do you take damage for it, like when we go on these side quest fights.
Right.
It's like, oh, we got wounded. Oh, we did this. Oh, we got that. And we get a potion of speed. That's all we get for this whole side quest. The rewards are really poor. It's like, oh, hey, we've got this benefactor. He's going to give us some money. Here is 1 Zen gem.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll tell you about it in a few more weeks when we hopefully finish up. But, yeah.
I mean, the rewards are piddly.
Yeah.
I know that you don't want to give your gamers everything, but I feel like there's so much to explore and I can't do any of it.
Okay.
So. And that was our week.
Yep.
A frustrating week of gaming. I gotta be honest.
Like I said, we don't have to finish Regicide.
Not talking about Regicide. I'm talking about the entire week.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. They're not all gonna be great. I had a good week. I liked them.
Yeah.
So cool. Well,
And
thanks
that's
for
fine.
hanging out with us for the hour and a half or whatever that was. So
Yeah.
that was it.
That was our weekly recap for October 5th, 2025.
Yeah.
Hopefully you stick around for the next weekly recap, which we do every Sunday here on Twitch. But hey, if you enjoyed this weekly recap and you want to see more just like it, or you want to see our teaches, playthroughs, game overviews, or monthly top 10s, which we just had this past Wednesday,
Yeah.
be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Just search for Board Gamer Steph. Or even better, you can join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we bring you 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we bring you all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back with Amy.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Where is she?
She's on the stairs.
What?